All right, this is the Schaefer 660 here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Gonna step on the back of it here and point out a couple things. First, back here is a high-low swim platform, so that does one of those numbers up and down, in and out of the water, so that's pretty cool. Those are actually become stairs there when it is down in the water, and increases the angle. You get some steps going down, so that's a pretty cool feature there. We're gonna spin around here maybe. So there, little wet bar area. Over here we have a Kenyan cooktop, so that's pretty cool to have that there. And then this does actually slide in and out, so that whole thing goes ka-doomp when you are underway, so that's really cool. I'm not gonna try to open that one-handed there, but that is underneath of there a storage area. So we're gonna step right back onto the aft cockpit area here. Got some nice big cool looking cleats, so that's actually kind of cool to see that. Really cool feature of this boat, kind of galleon-esque if you will, if you've seen any of their boats, are these sides here. That is folded down right now and they got that chair hanging out there. That actually folds up and becomes a hard side when you're underway. So that is a really cool feature. So we can just step out on this side wing here, and now we are looking down the side of the whole boat. I just love when boats maximize space like that. So that is something really cool. Hanging out on the back aft cockpit here, got this lovely sunshade that comes back, gives you plenty of coverage. Very large cockpit here, awesome table area. All this would undo, flip up. I believe it's attached by the legs now, but that folds up and gets more compact. And yeah, should be some more storage hanging under there. Again, on a boat this size, it is pretty hard to do things one-handed, but I can check out this little wet bar area we got going on. So we got the sink there, hanging out there. Wastebasket hanging out in there. Down in this guy, there's just where you change out the wastebasket and a fire extinguisher. And in there, that is a cooler. So it's pretty neat. We're gonna go ahead and head on into the saloon area here. It is a galley aft layout, and I am in love with the styling of this. I just absolutely love the gloss white. I'm a sucker for it, but very cool. Glass countertop, the whole styling all around, the square tubing on the railing there, and just all the colors. And again, there's the diamond hatching that's pretty common on these Schaefer boats throughout the lounge area there. But we're gonna check out this galley because there's this massive, I'm talking like, I think that's bigger than the fridge in my house. This is awesome. This whole guy opens up to all the Coca-Cola products one could ever need hiding in that fridge. But the finish on that gray metallic is sweet. And then down below here, freezer space. Again, I think this whole unit is bigger than what I got in my house. Bosch oven there. And then we got a Tromontianina. I don't know how to pronounce it. Can't see it very well. But it's a really cool freaking cooktop. And you got these guys here to hold stuff in place. Just some decoration shaker set. Really cool sink here. Got the under the counter sink. This guy pulls out. This kitchen is so much nicer than I have in my house. Down there, waste basket. Hiding behind here, storage. Same can be said. More storage. There's got a coffee maker hanging out in there, so that's cool. So we're gonna come around here and storage samples for, I guess, what you could have the interior done in. But yeah, same story all throughout there. Just a whole bunch of storage. I do want to check out, let's see, I guess those guys just open. More storage above there, so very cool. On the ceiling, let me see if I can get this. You can kind of see those horizontal accents. That is so cool. I'm in love with this boat. If I had to pick a dream boat today that wasn't absurd, this probably would be it. There's some electric controls, generator, switches, head unit, all that jazz hanging out in there. More storage hanging out. So I've noticed on these Schaefer boats, storage seems to be the name of the game, and they do a good job at that. We will check that out here in a bit. That is actually down to the master cabin. In the meantime, We're gonna head on forward into the salon area, saloon area, whichever you choose to call it. I think it's a saloon. You socialize in a saloon, you enjoy a good time. This is a very large area. I love it. It's huge. I feel like I'm in my own living room. And again, huge fan of the patterns they used. Just all that diamond hatching. I think it gives it a really nice high-end look. I love the light color palette with the dark gray accents thrown in. And same story here. Formal-ish dining area. Got these cool accent chairs as opposed to just nothing, I guess. This table would fold out. Way too much going on there for me to do anything with that. So we're gonna head on up to the helm station here. Dual helm. Again, there is that, I just love it. I'm never gonna get over it in this video. You're just gonna have to deal with it. All the that diamond hatch finish going on. Dual Raymarine glass setups. So you got chart plotter up on that one. And right now it actually looks like we have our tank levels up on that one. Volvo Penta, got the IPS drives, so that is the joystick control for that. And traditional, you got your twin throttles there if you choose to do that. And you can even control it with the steering wheel. How about that? Who would have thought? Got the automotive style vents there for the air conditioning, so that's pretty cool. Got a slew of little things. This guy is actually equipped with a seat keeper. It's kind of hard to see with the glare, but that is the seat keeper control there. We are at a 0-degree angle right now, so that's how that deal does it. Fusion head unit. VHF. I'm not going to go over everything here. There's your engine control panel. I guess monitor, rather. So yeah, just turn around here. And these seats, hopefully you can see it down in there. It's a little dark. Kind of hard to see, but there are power switches in there, so these are power seats. Kind of much like you'd find in an automobile. Kind of goes along with the theming that was going on up in the there on the dash. I like the styling of this table. I'm just like I said, I can't get over this boat. It's fantastic. Oh, you can do stuff there. I can't do it with one hand. So that's cushion moves out of the way. Hanging out up here, just some storage. So yeah, we're gonna head forward down into the guest cabin area because, like I said, back further was the master, the owner's cabin, if you will. So we're gonna head on down in here, keep things simple, head straight ahead into the forward VIP cabin. Nice, not a queen size bed for the double berth up here. Pretty cool hall windows going there. Containing on the other side. The porthole is up there, hatch, whatever, it's covered up right now. Around this side, a lot of storage there. Let the exposure do its thing. Storage for days in that cabinet. Gonna flip around here. On this side is a closet with, that is really cool. The LED is actually built into the hanging bar there. That's really unique. I'm a fan of that. Got this down here. Yeah, it's a closet, guys. Samsung hanging out there. And right off of here, you will find access to an ensuite head. And that has a really cool shower in it. Rainfall shower. And it's just in its own little circle there. That thing actually spins around and gives you a like 360 enclosure around your shower. That is, oh, I can't get over the styling of these Schaefers. Of course, the toilet's separate naturally. I mean, this is fantastic. This is awesome for a mid 60-foot yacht range. Hanging out down here, storage drawer, and more storage hanging out there. But again, storage is kind of the name of the game here with these Schaefers. We're gonna head on back and try to avoid some people that I noticed coming through the boat and maybe expedite this, get out of their way. There is, if the camera turns around, that is doubles as the day head and the guest head for both the guest rooms back here. Again, has that freaking awesome shower, that rainfall round shower little pod deal. I love it. I can't get over it. But yeah, that's almost a mirror of the other bathroom we were just in, so we don't need to spend too much time in there. Here is one of the guest cabins. Two twins, double berth there. Fill it in. There's a filler that would go there if you want it. We got television hanging out in that corner. opening porthole, and they got the windows hanging out on the side of the hall there. Big storage, kind of very similar to the forward VIP closet. Behind this door is actually ensuite access to that bathroom that's hanging out there. We're gonna put this labyrinth of doors back. Got some light switches there, light switches, outlets there, all that jazz. And yeah, plenty of headroom in this whole boat. Even in these little guest cabins, I'm 6'1", I was able to walk right under it. Here is another cabin. The double berth is put together on this one, so you can see it's a queen size bed basically. And behind this door, just much like the other closet storage spaces. And yeah, almost a twin of that other cabin we were just in. So we're gonna head back up here, and we're gonna head on down to the master cabin, go through that guy real quick, and then head outside around the front of the boat up to the Flybridge. And we're also gonna check out the engine room and I guess the crew cabin, if you will, on this boat. So here it is. This is the master. It's cool. It's very cool. Proper full width of the beam, excuse me. Very nice. There is that diamond hatch pattern that I'm a fan of. I just love, whew. Can't get over this boat, folks. But yeah, very, very cool in here. There's actually that whole wall, it's all a mirror with the television that shows through. So that's pretty cool stuff going on there. They got the little soundbar hiding out up there. How about that? Very cool little vanity dresser area here. Let's see what I can get into. That's a drawer. Bet something opens up here. Sure enough, that opens up. But yeah, I could spend all day opening up things in there. So we're gonna flip around here. Switches, outlets going on. Sofa area, I'm sure there's storage under there. Hiding in this corner. Storage. Same can be said for that side. And we are also, I bet the same could be said for there. And there's actually a nice little safe and multimedia player going on in there. Cool bit. AC vent coming out there. More of this gloss white finish throughout the boat. That is on the inside of the bathroom door. On that side matches the wood grain finish. Coming into this shower, there is no cool little round shower, waterfall shower, but holy crap, that thing is huge. It's like, it's huge. Plenty of headroom in here. It's like a proper, almost length of a full tub. I just love the look of this little bathroom. It's got, like I said, the gloss white finish all throughout with a dark gray accent like a lot of the other bits of the boat. So yeah, cool little design with the windows there. The plants look nice. It's got the same, it's kind of hard to see with that sunlight coming in, but it's got the LED lighting around the mirror there, much like was on the roof, excuse me, not the roof, the ceiling of the saloon area. So that's pretty cool to see them carry that feature throughout the boat. Nothing hiding behind there because behind the, actually, there is something hiding, but it's behind that wall even further. We're gonna go check that out here in just a moment. Coming down the stairs. There's the latch. There are your some of your electrical wiring, fuses and fuse blocks, all that jazz there. So nicely done. I'm a nerd. I'm enjoying looking at that, but we won't spend too much time because you guys want to see the rest of the boat. All right, we are coming up the Flybridge stairs here. Immediately in front of us, trash bin pops out from the side of this galley area up on top. None other than a Kenyan cooktop. Got your sink, splash guard hanging out there, and there. Cooler hanging out down here. That is just access for your cooktop. So that's neat. Looking back here on the top of the Flybridge, absolutely tons of space. It's freaking awesome. You can fit so many people up here, it's ridiculous. I don't even want to give a number, but a dozen easily with comfort. Above me, kind of hard to see. Got this sunshade that folds out, has these poles that go up, and provides shade perfectly, just like it is here on this boat today at the boat show. So that is awesome. Looking back forward on the Flybridge, kind of give you a look for it. table, both sides fold in, fold out, whatever you want to do with it. Carrying that diamond hatch pattern that I am so crazy about along there. Very cool. I'm still not over it yet. The same with that dark gray metallic and the white going on. This is huge. This is like, I don't want to know. Probably fit 8 people at this couch area alone, and you got 4 more in the back, so that's at least a dozen. We're gonna sit down and give ourselves a little bit of space here to look up. There is a retractable sunshade on that portion of the hardtop. That's always a nice feature. So if it's not 90 degrees and sunny as crap here in South Florida, you can actually enjoy some breeze and light through there. We're gonna work our way forward to the helm here. There is this little seat hanging out there, so that's cool. A couple cup holders hanging out on the side. You also have the forward-facing seat on this side, and a helm that is almost identical to the one downstairs, minus the automotive seats and air conditioning vents and all that jazz. So that's pretty cool. I'm a nerd, and I think this little compass looks very cool there. Looks proper, if you will. So yeah, same controls, joysticks, throttles, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. I like it. And in lieu of the automotive style seats, it does have a flip down, flip up, double bolster. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna head on down, and hopefully we can sneak into the crew cabin or the engine room. There were some folks down here, but hopefully it's cleared out now. All right, so it's cleared out here now, so we are gonna sneak into this little trap door almost, if you will. Get my hands behind there, open that up, and that reveals our access down into the crew cabin on this guy. All right, so we have worked our way down into here, into this crew cabin, if you will. Not a live-aboard boat, obviously, for crew, but I suppose you could for a little bit. Bunk bed set up here. There's the bottom bunk. Nice little head area there. Shower, toilet, it all goes in there. Can't really see it on a mirror, but I actually can fit standing up in the shower. A little bit better look at this area here. And then through there would be access to the engine room, I believe. We're gonna get that into there another direction, actually. So we'll check that out here momentarily and head on up from this little crew cabin. All right, coming out of the crew cabin area there's this little guy here. This opens up and actually reveals a joystick for ease of docking when you're doing that on the aft of the boat. So that's a cool little feature that's got going on there. And we're gonna sneak on over here to this little hatch in the floor and take a look at the engine room, actually. All right, I cheated, had to use the other free hand to get access down into the engine room there, but challenges of working with the camera in one hand. We are gonna sneak on down in here. And this is a proper engine room going on in this guy. Got these Volvo Penta IPS 1200s hanging out, a pair of these down here. So you can actually get on out here in between the two and hanging out in there. All sorts of cleaning supplies to keep this engine bay looking squeaky clean like it is. Forward, there are the drives on either side there and there. Hydraulics and all that stuff's going on up there. So we're gonna turn around here. Fuel tank on that side. And then forward, the Onan generator. And there is the Seakeeper. As I mentioned, that was up on the dash. You can see the control for that. That helps keep, uses a high-speed gyroscopic stabilizer to actually keep the boat level as possible. So that's pretty cool. Fire suppression systems hanging out there. And then electrical master panel, if you will, there. That's a, let's see, fuel water separator hanging out there, all sorts of fun stuff. There is the other fuel tank on that side. And that's about all we got going on here. So we're gonna head on out, and there is that access through the crew cabin I mentioned earlier. So we're gonna head on up. The boat's getting a little busy, so we're gonna find a spot to hang out and finish up this little tour. All right, with any luck, the bow of the boat will have a little bit of freedom. So we're gonna walk on up there and hopefully we can finish this off. So yeah, here is the very front of the boat, also known as the bow. This cool little pop-up light there, nice little accent. These are, let's see if we can see them, maybe not on the camera. Carbon fiber finish, there it is on those poles, so that's pretty cool. Down in there is some storage. And this is actually a really unique feature. Like I said, these Schaefers are entertaining boats. They even have a little wet bar sink hanging out up here in this bow area. Got this cool little table, folds up, does its stuff. There's storage underneath of there as well. Again, there's that really cool diamond hatch pattern that I'm a fan of. So very cool stuff. Hanging out on this side, storage, not a sink like the other side. And up on the very front is your windlass and winch hanging out. You got your lockers for it on either side. Hatch down from that forward VIP cabin. And the sun pad. But we're gonna make our home right back here and finish off the video. All right, so that was the Schaefer 660. And it is, I'm speechless still. I am absolutely in love with the styling of this yacht. Like, if I had this kind of money, I would be absolutely looking at this boat if I was interested in something in the 65-ish foot range. I'm a huge fan of the very modern contemporary styling, the glossy, boxy-ish look and all that jazz, and the diamond hatching throughout, and just the whole color palette. The kitchen was absolutely phenomenal. Like I said, better than my home kitchen. The Flybridge had so much space to offer. The separate master cabin, that was just too cool. The proper engine room, the crew cabin. This thing has it all. So if you're in the market for this kind of boat, absolutely check out this Schaefer. The folks here at Schaefer will be happy to help you out. They will be able to be contacted by the link I put in the description. So if you got any questions, get it on to them. I'm not a salesman. I'm just the guy that loves to check out these boats and show you guys what they're all about. Thanks for watching.